beasts, aren't they? Chuffed to bits. The smallest little thornback. I'll just concentrate on not losing the rod over the side. And its eyes. It's got amazing eyes. Doggy in the boat. Golden mullet. There's a bit of weight to that, you know. And that's what we want, don't we? We don't want the same all the time. We want something different, a good old show. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm in the workshop, beavering away. And what am I up to? So, temperature's dropped. I've had to wait for a cold day because I thought today we'd look at some clothing that I've chosen for this winter season and for a trip to Norway. So the standard, I think that everyone goes, is a pair of joggers, chest waders, hooded top, a waterproof smock, you know, like a hooded top, over the head top, and that's what we use. And that's perfectly fine because I've got exactly that. I've got vast chest waders and a vast smock, hooded top of various descriptions, and you layer up and you do whatever you need to do. Woolly hat, head torch, and it's winter fishing. But there is something else. So the first thing we're going to look at before I start getting dressed up and absolutely sweltering hot is base layers. So what I've actually got on is Daiwa Sleepskins. It's meant as a against the skin base layer, and it's sort of like a cross between thermals and a tracksuit. So you wouldn't go far amiss. I may not be the most attractive of figures, but you wouldn't go far amiss. Actually, if you had to nip out to the van or go somewhere, I've got my Crocs on because it's easy to slip them on and off. But it's polyester, close fitting, long transitions on the sleeves. More importantly, long transitions down to your socks, and that'll become important and evident in a minute. And it's close fitting. So when you order them, you've got a tight seal around your neck. You get the trousers, the top, and you get the snood. So with a base layer, you are absolutely covered. And then you could wear the snood up high. You're still completely covered. Just have a quick look at that. So you've got all the snood and you've got your ears covered and you've got all your bits and pieces. Just take that off for now. So yeah, but polyester. And there's an implication with polyester that's worth mentioning. In your heat zones, your armpits, crotch, you know, and the areas that are going to get hot, polyester can warm up and get an off gas. Some people don't like the fact that that's a man-made synthetic fibre. What I would suggest is, especially for gents, is cotton box shorts, cotton t-shirt, and then your sleepskins. That's where I'm going with it. And that's my base layer, but not quite complete. There's another aspect to this. The socks. So I'm wearing my everyday normal socks because that's what I'm comfortable with, that's what I'm used to. And my time in the military, one of the things they used to tell us is to wear a thin pair and then a thick pair, because between the thin pair and the thick pair, that takes the abrasion out and reduces your chance of blisters and sore feet. I'm never 100% sure whether that is perfectly true. Good quality, close, nice fitting boots that allow for expansion when your feet warm up, probably more important. But what is good is waterproof thermal socks, sealskins. And these are a luxury item. They are expensive. I think I've seen these up to £30 a pair. And before you take in a deep gasp, are you nuts? You can get them on offer from time to time where you get 3 pairs for the price of 2. But 3 pairs of socks for the best part of 60 quid is still expensive. And there are other options with that as well. But I've absolutely kicked the barn doors out of these. They've been wet, they've been in and out of my boots. They don't stretch, they reform. The only thing I would say is it's important enough that they've embroidered it into the actual top of the sock. You only tumble dry these on cool, or you air dry them. That's important. So make sure my seat don't slip away. Value of the Crocs. So the beauty of the bottom of these, if we can sort of look at that, I've got my socks, I've got my sealskins, my sleepskins over the top, and then when you come to putting your socks on, they just glide straight over the top. I don't know if you saw how easy that was. I'm not the most bendy of people getting on in life, but yeah, that transition at the bottom, how amazing is that? Straight on, and we're in like Flynn. So we've got waterproof socks. Can't get a booty. Even if you've got a booty, your socks are waterproof. And your sheepskins. So now we'll come to the meat and two veg of it all. I went down to the factory. I met with the owner, the director of the company, and he gave me a workshop tour. More importantly, he even went to the cutting room. The guy that owned the factory cut the panels for some of my fit. They actually bespoke fit it to me. At the time, I was short and fat. I've lost some weight. So I had it made for me, and then I lost some weight. But this is what we got. And what have we got? It is stretchy thermofleece lined waterproof gear. Look at that. It's like microfibre inside. Absolutely stunning. And I suppose putting it on is more important than talking about it. I'm already getting hot, and it is a cold morning, and wearing this kit, I'm starting to cook. So straight over the top, normal sort of bib and brace arrangement. And there we have it. What I will say is with the Daiwa Sleepskins, they have got shoulder slides. So if you're wearing your coat and you've got your tackle box or rucksack on, the rub point, which would normally sort of catch up and bulk up, it doesn't. It's all slippery. They proper thought it through. The other bit that I did ask for when I had my trousers made, comfort zip. And I'll explain why that is. Picture the scene. It's minus whatever gigads over in Norway. It's freezing cold and you need a little comfort break. You don't want to have to take all your jacket off and all your hood and gloves and stuff, when actually you could discreetly go and do what you got to do. For the gentlemen only. I didn't ask for one at the back for obvious reasons. Right, so there we are. There's the trousers. They have got tapes at the bottom. So now we get on to boots. So there's two aspects of the boots. I have gone with, before I realised they were available, neoprene boots. Neoprene boots, waterproof, obviously they're all waterproof, but they're thermal. So they tend to be more insulative than just normal boots. Standard rubber version, yeah, the stuff that we all sort of gone for in the past. Bit tight fitting, especially with the sealskin socks. And then we've got a taped joint at the bottom. Nice close fitting. We'll go for the other one before I pass out. It's proper warm now already, I need to put the jacket on. On we go. Close fitting, nice and warm. Nice tape bottom. Get that across. Right, cooking by gas. So we are thermal suited, waterproof socked, waterproof salopette style trousers, taped and closed. Got a neck buff, and now we've got the jacket. Before we put the jacket on, it's worth looking. It's got the same micro fleece inside. It's got straps to adjust the pull of the hood on the back, and by that I mean how much of your face is exposed. All of the seams are taped, so if we just show that, wherever there is a join in the panel, it's taped. Nice reflective patches, Velcro tabs, and a breast pocket or chest pocket. Worth mentioning that when I have my trousers made, they do come with pockets, but I asked for them to be deleted. Didn't want the pockets on the trousers. I'm going to start cooking now. So here we go. The neck buff is perfectly positioned. Waterproof zips. It's worth mentioning that there are aspects that the company made, and it's made by Reed. All the details are going to be in the description. That this sort of stuff, I think, and I may need to correct this, and if I do need to, I'll do it in the description. They started out with kayaking gear and like that surfing, beachfront. They developed into fishing gear, or developed their fishing smock and line of clothing. But it's all the kayaking gear is for flexibility, so it all stretches. One of the things that we sort of suffer from with the clothing is when we're casting, or the act of what we're doing on the everything has to move, and we're sort of constantly sort of, you know, that stretch factor is huge, you know, because it just makes it so comfortable. It's so light as well. It doesn't feel restrictive in any way, shape or form. And then one of the most important things is headgear. So whether you choose to wear a cap or a woolly hat, and you have your snood, you can start to see how everything gets covered up, and your hood. So it's not, look like a bit like a bandito at the moment. There's not much showing at the moment, is there? Which means there's plenty to be kept warm. Just tuck everything in. You can imagine if the weather's really set in, adjust your straps, pull everything in, and we're good to go. I've been using this recently. I'm going to take all this down. It's too much. It's too much for in here. Yeah, I've been using it and abusing it, testing it and trialing it. You've got a hand warmer pocket that's fleece lined. You've got your breast pocket that's fully waterproof. Got Velcro tabs for keeping everything nice and tight. The only thing I would say, and this is all about balance and truth, I'm not trying to hide anything, the little flappy flap sometimes gets in the way. And I've learnt to either tuck them inside if I don't need them, like that, keep everything completely clear, no flappy flap, or use it as designed, which is zip it up. Tuck the storm flap inside, hood up, and away you go. It's a very minor thing, but the benefits outweigh the deficits. So that's where we're going. Reed clothing. What a stunner. Paid for it with my own money. Contact with the factory. Amazing people. I sent the ladies that made my suit a big box of chocolates. So I actually went down, visited them, had a factory tour, went to the cutting room, went to the sewing room, loads of ladies zipping along, person with the welded seam machine, amazing setup. And then a couple of days later went online, in fact I can't remember what it was now, I think it was a 10 kilo industrial box of heroes or whatever it was, and sent them down. Caused a bit of a frenzy, I think, a bit of a chocolate frenzy in the sewing room. But yeah, look at that. Highly recommend it. I hadn't seen them stocked anywhere else other than Redirect until recently. And then recently, Veals have started to stock both Sleepskins and the Reed Chilcheater is the actual name of it. I hope it helps someone. If you're looking for some really cold weather clothing, if you're looking for something a bit more comfortable for your fishing expeditions, there's loads of other options. You've got all your different kinds of Gore-Tex. You can use the Musto stuff. Vass make a whole line of stuff and all the rest of it. I've tried most of these, and I will genuinely say that this combination of Sleepskins and Reed Chilcheater, it's a winner. It's a winner every time. Only thing I'm upgrading prior to my trip is a pair of studded boots. And I will do a comparison between the boots that I already have, because they're neoprene, and the Snowbee neoprene studded boots. So that's coming. So that'd be worth a look if that's what you're interested in the future. But until then, Reed Chilcheater. Absolutely stunning. Check it out. Have a look online. I'll put a link in the description. So from me, from here, for now, it's goodbye. Absolutely sweltering on a freezing cold morning in the workshop. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.